Hi, this is Chris Heyer, and I'm going to talk about student support and feedback for the March for Best Practices. One of the first things I do to support students is to welcome them. A couple of weeks before class, I send out a welcome video. I make it fun, I make it simple. A lot of times it's a cartoon or an avatar, but I really want to welcome them to the class. Think about creating some how-to videos on the layout of the class and especially the expectations of the class as well. If you teach an online class, a course map with a navigation is really nice, and I include a printable PDF as well. Also think about a video on some specific assignments or projects that may be confusing. You know which ones they are. Also, I share the course relevance to their work life and other parts of their life. Create icebreakers beyond the classroom. Think about sharing something outside of the classroom. You might do a discussion board where they introduce themselves, or create a museum, if you will. And don't forget to participate as well. Digital games and scavenger hunts, crosswords that are relevant to the learning are really a lot of fun. You can even give digital prizes, or I have what they call an achievement wall. It probably goes without saying, but responding to questions or emails promptly is really important. Whether it's a 24-hour turnaround or a 48-hour, whatever it is, make sure the students know that and make sure that you follow that as tightly as you can. Read as many discussion boards as possible and reply in a timely way, just like you ask your students to do. Create incentives in the class to meet the deadlines and to meet goals. One of the things I do is to take away their lowest score. I just take it out. Sometimes students are surprised by that, but I just take it out, and it means a lot to them. Also, I create a halfway survey. That way, if I've tried something new in the class or I could see that something was confusing, I get their feedback on what they thought about it and maybe some improvements. I've really been surprised in the past. I use a lot of cartoons for fun. I've even created a newsletter for some key assignment updates or some questions. Here's my method of what I call a PICM feedback: personal, informative, corrective, and motivational. Use a student's name whenever possible. It really does create a connection in class, whether you give feedback by writing on the paper or whether you give it online. The person's name is really important. Be informative. Share what the student did right, not just what they did wrong on whatever assignment or test, and I give them information on how to respond to my expectations as well. Be corrective. Tell the student what they may have missed, or maybe what they didn't complete correctly or in its entirety, in a way that could help them on this assignment, but especially on future assignments as well. Be motivational. Words of encouragement are always great, and it may seem trite, but well done, you can do it, really go a long way. Here's an example of PICM. I use a student's name. I give the information on what he was doing and some corrections on maybe a little bit more information of an actual process. I give a couple of links which he can follow, and then I end with, "You can do it." So, welcome the students and personalize your comments using the student's name. Find at least 3 good things to tell the students that they are doing well. And don't forget to accentuate the positive. Have fun in your class.